County governments now say they need at least 15 billion shillings in order to deal with any possible calamities during the anticipated El Nino rains. This comes even as various government agencies and ministries scramble to raise resources in readiness for the rains that could go up to January next year. NTV's Martin Mwangi tells us more.
In a meeting organized by the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to discuss plans to deal with the effects of the much-awaited El Nino rains, county government said they are in need of at least 15 billion shillings in order to effectively deal with the crisis. This, despite the Kenya Meteorological Department forecasting that the rains will kick off by the third week of October in most parts of the country.
We already have an estimation of about 8 billion shillings. You can imagine by the time the others come, will probably be a 15 billion shillings that will be required to fund this El Nino preparedness.
The rains are expected to cause floods in low-lying areas and landslides in some highlands. Hence, among the strategies will involve relocating some of the residents living in such areas. Counties with major urban centers have been urged to unclog their drainage systems.
I wish to urge counties including Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru, among others, to give priority to cleaning and unclogging the drainage networks.
Kenyans who are yet to harvest their produce have been urged to do so while also having proper storage mechanism.
We are appealing to those living in low-lying and flood-prone areas to move to higher grounds. On the other hand, we would like to urge our farmers, especially those with grains to harvest, and store their produce early, and where possible, sell to those who are willing to buy.
The Ministry of Health says it has formed a committee which will focus on dealing with possible diseases caused by flooding.
Higher temperatures than normal.
Several humanitarian agencies led by the UN have also set up a number of centers in the country which will help in responding to the emergencies. Kenya Defence Forces will also be deployed to provide aerial support in flooded areas. The government now says it will convene an emergency meeting with a technical committee that will come up with a harmonized position for all ministries in terms of their requirements to deal with the crisis. Martin Mwangi, NTV, Nairobi.